Hey, it's TimesClock11 with part 2 of showing my shiny Pokemon collection. This will be self-obtained and traded shinies that aren't in use for anything. So before I go into them, I'll just mention that the very first shiny I ever caught myself was a Pelipper back in White 2, but I traded that away for a much-needed Shaman for my Living Dex. So then, the first shiny that I have left that was self-obtained is this Pikachu. I caught it pretty soon after finishing the story in X and Y, I think. Or it might have even been before finishing the story in X and Y. The Soothe Bell is on there just because I use my shinies for storing items I don't want taking up bag space. So because of it being the first one that I caught that I still have, this is probably one of the only shinies that I will never be willing to trade off of here. Though I'm not sure about if I'm really willing to trade most of these anyway, because I don't have any need for something to trade them for. So the next one, I believe I had these organized all in chronological order. The next one that I caught was while EV training with hordes in X and Y. I came across this Cubchoo. Most of my self-obtained shinies are cute little things. Then Shuppet, also while EV training with hordes in X and Y. Scyther, I think I just randomly came across this while I was walking through the grass or something. Also in X and Y. Then this I found in a friend safari in X and Y. Well, X to be specific, I never had Y. It's almost usable, but the nature's bad, so I've been reluctant to even try using this for anything. Plus, I can't name it anymore now that I've sent it up this far, so it's really just here for collection purposes. Friend Safari Catch. And I'm not sure if this one was... which 6th gen game this was in. Alright, it was from X and Y. The way it's animated is just so mesmerizing. Then this was a friend safari catch, and I used it competitively for a pretty long time, but it completely fell out of use once 7th gen came along. Since the way it was set up just doesn't work anymore in 7th gen. It was pretty good back in 6th gen when Talonflame was everywhere, because this thing acted as a great counter to it. But without Talonflame all over the place anymore, this thing is pretty useless. So it was named Walmaria because it was a sort of wall that can't heal, so it's just a wall that's gonna get broken. Just like poor Walmaria. Rest in peace, humanity. Then I got this from someone that I knew back during 6th gen. They caught it and traded it around level 50 something, and then I raised it up. I was going to use it competitively. Actually, I think I did use it competitively for just a few battles in 6th gen, but it was pretty meh. And then this was the first shiny that I caught in Oraz. I caught it as a Phantump, and it evolved at some point when I was transferring it between... I think it evolved when I traded from Sun over to Ultra Sun. And definitely one of my favorite shinies. Shiny Trevor just looks so great. And then that was the only thing that I caught in ORAS at all. Darn it, I keep doing that. So then caught this in Ultra Sun while level grinding for stuff. I didn't catch a single shiny of my own in Ultra Sun. I mean, in Sun. During the Sun and Moon period, I never caught a single shiny in those games at all. But I got quite a few once Ultra Sun and Moon were out. So, got this while level grinding. Got this in a wormhole. I resetted to try and get a decent nature along with speed boost in case I was ever going to use it. And I made sure to catch it in a beast ball because it fits the color scheme perfectly. So one of the few shinies on here that I'm not using, but I did make sure to get to be something good and usable if I ever do want to use it. Then Sigilif. I actually didn't reset for this to make sure I got anything good out of it from the wormhole, but it ended up being a pretty good nature anyway. I doubt I'll ever use it though, because this thing is just too weird. Another wormhole shiny. Wormhole shinies are so easy to find that these are barely even worth it. They have way less value than the others. But still, shiny Nuzleaf looks pretty nice. And then I have two shiny Barbaricles that were both found in wormholes. Neither of them usable. I didn't bother resetting for these because I already had a competitive Barbarical that I was using, so I didn't have any need to reset for a shiny one. And another wormhole shiny. I found so many wormhole shinies just looking for legendaries that I was trying to reset for. And caught this while EV training in SOS chain in Ultra Sun. Not really usable. And the very first shiny that I ever hatched. I've been playing since Platinum, and this is the first shiny that I've ever hatched. So that was both really, really satisfying and kind of disappointing because I was specifically trying to get a regular Larvitar because of the color scheme of Tyranitar. So I couldn't use this even though it was absolutely perfect. It's only missing HP and I could have easily bottle capped that. But it was otherwise completely perfect. Had the egg moves already that I was going for. Only missing one stat that needs to be bottle capped. Right nature. Just almost completely perfect Larvitar, but I needed regular Tyranitar for the color scheme. But I might have a use for this eventually if I can figure out something else that I need a different Tyranitar for, where the shiny color scheme will fit better. Alright, now into shinies that were traded in 7th Gen. So this I got as a trade in Sun and Moon, I think on Miiverse. Yeah, this was from a trade on Miiverse. I know it's legit because it sucks. Then this I got as a trade, and definitely hacked. Modest, perfect IV. No way it's legit. I think this was another trade during Sun and Moon era. I'm pretty sure all these traded shinies from 7th Gen were during the Sun Moon era, and I didn't get any traded shinies during Ultra Sun Moon. Definitely legit because really bad stats. This was from a giveaway on Miiverse. Hyper trained, so clearly legit. Though it was probably cloned. I'm pretty sure they were giving out a bunch of these. Oh wait, no, there was just one Solrock and one Lunatone actually, I think. And it was a giveaway to celebrate the upcoming release of Ultra Sun Moon. Or this might have been when Ultra Sun Moon were first announced that they did this giveaway. So I don't think it was even cloned, because I'm pretty sure they only had one. And as you can see, it's all hyper trained, so definitely legit. And then another shiny Trevenant that I got in a trade from someone. I forget if I got this as a Trevenant or if it evolved when I got it. But anyway, that's my entire shiny collection. If you didn't see the previous part 1 video, then go look at that to see the competitive use shinies that I'm currently using, except for the Camilla, and event shinies that I have. So, see you next time.